Well, Dave's pulled a bunch of DeLorme atlases out, national forest information, national park books, scenic byways, hiking books. Looks like we're going on a trip. Better start cooking.
Hold me back, take my time, just enjoy the ride. I know, man, passing by, life is good, best I've ever felt. Get me up, somewhere new, somewhere I can find myself. Oh, I feel so alive. As I reach out to the sky. I found my way. I was in the dark against it all, but made it through the day. 'Cause I found my way.
Hi everyone, welcome to the kitchen. David and I decided we are going to go on our 15 day road trip that we do every summer. We almost didn't. I'm just getting over bronchitis, and Dave's been a little worried about the gas prices. So we just decided last night that yes, we are doing it. So when we go on our trips, I try to make as much food as I can in my own kitchen. We freeze it. We will show you how we pack it in our cooler that we call the freezer. So my low carb gravy, I'm just using, there's sausage crumbles I started with, heavy whipping cream, salt and pepper. Add the gluten-free xanthan gum. That thickens up the gravy kind of like cornstarch does. And I really don't do any measurements. This heavy whipping cream kind of renders down. And I just cook it till it's about thick enough. I also I get this at Aldi's, the smoked chili. Not much, but just a little bit to give it a little bit of a kick. I like a kick, David doesn't, so I don't put a lot of that. So what I'm doing today is I'm making breakfast burritos. Grab a spoon. I already made my scrambled eggs. Put that in there. Let's cook down just a little bit. While that's cooking down, I'll show you the granola that I just made. That's from KetoDad. I use that. I'll put that in little bags with the keto yogurt, and I will also use that with some almond milk and maybe some blueberries. Get you down here to the level so that you can see the burrito making. This is looking good. I also want just a little bit of this left over so that I can take some with me. Okay, not a lot. Just a little bit. Give it a little bit of a taste. Wrap it up. Okay. Thickens up as you go. I don't mind overfilling it a little bit, like that one. Okay, I'm going to finish doing these, and then I will get back with you when I have that bagged up with the granola, and I'll show you the end. All right, the burritos are all packed up, labeled, flat. I'm going to put those in the freezer. Extra gravy taken with us. I got 6 bags of granola out of that. 2 of these will be going with us. The rest of these will be going in the freezer. We'll probably do another video right when we're packing up our cooler so that you can see how we have one cooler that we call the freezer, and everything that is frozen goes into that cooler, and we only open it once a day. We get out breakfast and supper and for the next day, and then we shut it and we keep it shut. And usually we can keep frozen food in there for about 5 to 6, 7 days. Good morning. We are 4 days away from going. I have been poring over YouTube videos on Wisconsin and camping and waterfalls, and so I'm kind of taking a little break. I am loading up my little container that I have that I travel. Things go from the truck camper to the house back and forth. So I'm putting my condiments in. My 2 bags of granola. I got frozen berries are going to go in the freezer. And then just other condiment things that I'm going to start packing away. This container I wanted to show, I keep this airtight. Our butter, cream cheese, and sliced cheese goes in here. I've been doing that for years when we were even traveling out of a cooler. Chicken thighs are going to be marinating. Oh yeah, this is going, I love using this for salad dressing. Chicken thighs are going to be used, cut up for shish kebabs, and I'm going to make bacon wrapped chicken thighs. I'll be back in here in a bit to show you that. Also on my list today, load up these little containers of our supplements. Dave wants to make sure we have cards. We got tons of these down at a store in Versailles, Missouri. They were free, so I'm just going to restock the truck camper with that. And I'm taking some Mucinex just in case my bronchitis acts up. So I'll be back in a little bit. We'll do that chicken. I'm also going to make some taco meat. Okay, I am back. Been cooking. We got a lot going on right now. So I wanted to show you the bacon box that I get from our local grocery store at Mosier's. $4.99 for this box of bacon. It's called Bacon Ends. I've wrapped the chicken breast with it. I'm going to put some of the bacon into a bag because we're going to take that with us camping. Do this real quick. This is a good box. This is a really good box of bacon. Sometimes you get lucky and get a good box because it's called Bits and Ends. Okay, I'm going to close that up, get the air out. For those of you that think I need a vacuum sealer, you are right, I do. Let me see if I can get all this air. Okay, I got that down. You got to push in the middle and get all the air out of this. This whole container now will go into our freezer cooler, and that's all of our breakfast. Taco meat is done. It is going into a container. It'll go in the freezer. I am going to finish these bacon wrapped chicken thighs up, put those in the air fryer for a little bit. I've got some plain hamburger. It is going in the camper freezer. I keep it flat. The rest of the marinated chicken is going to be cut up into chicken for shish kebabs. And I've got all my containers here ready to go. And when I get all of this done, I will be back and show you what I have. On the foil, I always wrap my meat in foil. Just from when we were camping in our van, it's easier to wrap the meat in the foil. And then when you get to wherever you're going, you just throw the foil on top of the fire. And since I've already written what it was, right there. I'm going to fit this in this little container. Now I will take you over. Perfect. Get the air out of that box. We'll come over and see if this will be enough food for 14 days wherever we end up. Looking like maybe Wisconsin right now. Pork chops and beefsteak, chicken fajita, the bacon wrapped chicken thighs that we just did, the taco meat that I just made, the chunked chicken thigh for shish kebabs. It is on top of a lasagna that I already made and froze, hamburger patties, pork chops on top of the hamburger that we just made, and then my breakfast box that's got the bacon, the burritos, and ham and beans that I have already made and frozen. Okay, all of this, as soon as I get off of here, all of this is going back into the freezer. Okay, we're 4 days out from when we go, so this is all going to be frozen, and then Friday night, Saturday morning, depending on whenever we leave, David will put all this into our freezer cooler, and we will see if it fits.
And we start stacking our frozen food in our freezer cooler. Try to organize it.
Good job. Is that not a thing of beauty?
I'll put that on top.
Now this little white cooler, we're not real happy with it. Our other cooler sprung a leak. We're not real happy with this cooler, but it's what we're using. The little white cooler is going to be, it's our lunch cooler when we go, every day we go somewhere and we just pack the cooler and we eat out of the cooler. So now Dave's putting our lunch meat and lunch items in that cooler.
And it's already got a frozen jug of tea to help keep it cold.
Yep. Nice, it all fit. Alright, we're going to tidy this up, and then the next time you see us, we'll be out at the truck with the Jeep hooked up and ready to go. We are loaded up and ready to go.
Yep, it's 94 degrees. The heat index is 101.
We are heading north. We have no idea where we're staying tonight or for the next 14 nights, but we'll bring you along with us.
Like and subscribe if you want to.
We'll see you on the road.